Well, hello to you all for our Saturday's racing. Let this fantastic summer carry on, as the sun will be shining and I've got Summit Short to wear up at Newmarket, while the boss is at Haydock Park and Marie-Francois is down at Deauville, as she is all of August. Now, she's been telling me this week the going is soft at Deauville this weekend. So what's that? Soft ground? Not been seen here since the Epsom Derby. Anyway, let's get on. So it's over to Marie-Francois for her first pick.
Merci beaucoup, Jaysella, and oui, I am here for all of August. And, oh yes, I am very, very excited about this race, the Prix de Reux, and although it was the horse of William Haggas, Tenability that I first thought of to win, non, it must be Parachutiste. C'est possible that my head is to be ruling my heart for this, as when Tenability beat the very good Hamish in the Tapster Stakes at Goodwood on the soft ground, I had him in my heart marked down for this 2,400-metre trip when here in France, but my head is saying now that Parachutiste must be the one. Francis Henri Graffard's Dubawi Gelding has such strong form in his book, just the head behind Joseph O'Brien's Sons and Lovers in the Prix Maurice Denier on his last run. I must follow my head to say he is the most improved of these 4-year-olds. We, Parachutiste, will win, with Tenability being the one very close. And now we must be back to you at Newmarket.
Thank you, Marie-Francois. And here at Newmarket, I'm going to nap Graceful Song. Well, I reckon this is very much a two-horse race, as Charlie Appleby's Graceful Song takes on Kevin Philippart de Foy's Nuit de Claire. I do get it that Nuit de Claire has a racing edge, having finished well in the Group 3 Princess Margaret at Ascot 2 weeks back, in what looked a pretty hot contest. But there was also plenty to like about Charlie Boy's Graceful Song on her debut run here at headquarters, going away under Billy Loughnane inside the final furlong. This daughter of Dubawi will be racing over further in time, but must come on for that first run and can be another of a fine string of juveniles Charlie Appleby, turns out around this time of year. Sir Mark Prescott's Martinet completes my 3, but Billy Loughnane on Graceful Song looks to be the one to follow, right? And now up to the boss at Haydock Park.
Thank you, Jaysella. We're here at Haydock Park. The Rose of Lancaster Stakes is the feature. All in all, bit of a poser this one, but I do think that John and Thady Gosden's Nahran is the one to keep on side. This make-believe colt's 9th in the Wolferton Stakes at Royal Ascot was, I thought, a better result than it looked on bare paper, with Oisin Murphy getting closed out when just making a run inside the 2-furlong pole. To be fair, that was an ultra-competitive race for the grade, so in calmer waters, Nahran rates the biggest danger to the hot favourite Salal, as the in-form Roger Varian looks to score a hat-trick with his Frankel gelding. A good race in prospect with Carl Burke's Convergent not out of it, but I'll trust Oisin Murphy to get Nahran up sides of Salal. And with that, it'll be back to Marie-Francois at Deauville.
Thank you, the Mandarin and Olala. This Prix de la Vallee d'Auge must go to Francis Henri Graffard's Drazinda. It is true that she did not make the waves, non, in the Queen Mary Stakes at Royal Ascot, but c'est possible that fast ground did not suit her. D'accord. But in her last run in the Prix Yakovlev, she was finishing very, very well to get to a length behind Crownbreaker, and that is this form I like. The Raiders from Angleterre, Kentucky Rain, Social Symbol, Roxelina, Vollering and Terminology can all be very good, but it is Drazinda they must all beat, so it must be this listed prize that will stay here in France.
Thanks, Marie-Francois, and the very best of luck with Drazinda. Back at Newmarket, in the William Hill Epic Boost Nursery Handicap, I think I might take a chance on Eve Johnson Houghton's Eber for this nursery, though it could go close between her and Charlie Appleby's Mysterious Times. Both have decent enough claims in my book, with Iaba winning well at Epsom last month, and Mysterious Times stepping up in trip after a 4 3/4 length second to Flan Sunner at Ascot last time out. William Knight's Sambona Warrior won at Doncaster 3 weeks back and is at the best of the weights of these 3, but Eber showed plenty of toe last time, so gets my vote. Finally, we'll head back to Haydock Park and the boss.
Okay then, and what an interesting clash of the ages is this listed Dick Hearn Stakes. Pitch the 5-time Group 1 winner Fallen Angel against the young pretenders, Owen Burrows' Calendar Girl and Andrew Balding's Pacific Mission. Then add some spice with the improving Guy Yath Philly Alabaya, and this is quite a fascinating contest. I do think that Carl Burke's Irish 1,000 guineas winner of 2024 wasn't quite the force of old when fourth of 4 over 10 furlongs in the Middleton at York back in May, so the Spigot Lodge handler brings her back to her favoured mile trip, while the 3-year-olds Calendar Girl and Pacific Mission must prove their worth against their elders. Weight in hand for the youngsters, but I like the appeal of the Gaillath filly Alabaya, who could well take to this galloping course, so that's my pick, with Calendar Girl my each-way shout.